Hello, everybody. My name is Eposi Frida, and I'm the co-founder of Data Girl Technologies. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can navigate the tech ecosystem smartly as a young woman in tech. So we're going to go with the word smart, and it's a five-letter word, meaning that I'm going to be giving you five different things to note, as you navigate the tech space. First thing is specific. You need to have specific goals. What is it that you want to do, and how do you want to go about it? Make sure that you have clear, defined goals and objective, how you want to develop yourself and navigate through the ecosystem. Now, the truth is you might not always go through with that plan, but a plan would keep you in the path that you want to be, and it will help you, go one step at a time and keep you on course, because there's a lot of distractions in the ecosystem and it's easy to always, digress. But a clear plan will let you know what you're doing, how you're going. It'll help you, see how to track your progress and things like that. Secondly, you know, to be able to track your progress, it means you need to be able to, measure that project or measure that process. And it leads us to the second word, which the second letter, which is M, right? So you need to be able to, measure your growth by virtue of your milestones, by virtue of your objectives, and how you are able to hit those. What is it that you had planned to do by the first quarter of the year, for example, and how far have you gone? If you can't measure it, that means you just be working and going as the day comes, and you probably not know how far you've gone, whether you've started or you're even at the end of it. Okay? And the next on the list is adaptability. Now, technology is growing fast and there's room for flexibility. If you're stuck on what you knew maybe 5 years ago, you'd probably not be relevant in the ecosystem anymore. So, my advice to you today is always try to learn new things, but also be open to learning new things. And stay flexible, stay curious, and always put in your mind that there's need for continuous learning and to embrace new technologies. Okay? The fourth on my list is be resourceful. Now, if you're not resourceful, nobody wants to hire you, nobody wants to work with you, nobody wants to collaborate with you. And how do you stay resourceful? Learn. How do you stay resourceful? Jump on projects. Sometimes I always advise my young women who are yet to get fully employed that jump on projects regardless. Those projects will lead you to the networks, the connections that you need, access into rooms that you'd probably not have access to if you were not working, and also maybe an opportunity to be mentored, an opportunity to be guided in the space. So jump on opportunities, see every opportunity as a golden opportunity, and one step closer to the goals and the dreams that you have for yourself. Now, it's easier to get carried away, or to be in the shadow of somebody who is probably guiding or mentoring you. But in the beginning, I talked about setting clear, defined goals. Now, when you're working with somebody, being mentored, or just, learning on a project, your goals, the ones that you set at the beginning, will enable you stay on course, and it will be easier for you to, track how far you're going. And the last on my list is time management. Now, it's easier for us to work parazar. It's easier for us to just be carried away with times, right? And like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of distraction in the space. Cool things are happening, smart things are happening. You want to jump on the next emerging technology or the new technology. But once you have your time set, it becomes easier for you to jump on a trend based on the goals that you have set. Not because prompt engineering is winning now would be a good reason for you to jump on prompt engineering, and not because maybe cybersecurity is wanted in the market, and then you would jump on cybersecurity. You have to be able to track yourself, and sometimes I would not lie to you guys. There are times that you jump on things not because it's a trend or because there's a need, but because you're very good at it. You just realize in working on a project that, oh, I'm really, really curious and attracted to UI UX, for example, and you get into a project, you don't find it so difficult to learn it. it just clicks and you see yourself thriving in that space. And while you have your set goals, maybe to become a cybersecurity person, I'd advise that sometimes it's good to stay flexible, you know, and keen or hack into um, your talents, hack into your skills, be able to grow them. Because sometimes you might have a degree in one thing, but you're very, very proficient in another thing. And we pay blind sides to some of those things and just focus on, oh, I have a degree in one thing, I must focus on that. No. Sometimes when you jump on this project, they test your skills, they see what you're good at, but they also see what it's easier for you to do quicker, faster, and with more flexibility and less stress. Now, you want to be able to jump on something that it's fun to do, right? So if you find out that work is also fun, then of course it becomes easier for you to get as much done, to become more relevant and resourceful in the ecosystem. So those are areas, or those are things that you can be mindful of, and while you're navigating the tech ecosystem, there's a lot, of course, but for me, these are key areas, or these are key pointers of stuff that you can, pay attention to while you're navigating the tech ecosystem. And so, one resounding advice I'm going to leave with you today is own your own space. As a young woman in the tech space, you need to own it, because it's perceived that it's highly dominated. And for you to thrive, for you to navigate it with ease, you need to be bold. You need to step up the plate, take responsibility, be curious. Keep on trying to learn, trying to know new things. Don't wait for people to give you permission to take the lead on things. You need to be excited about what you know and show the world what you know how to do and do it best. Also, you need to make sure that you build a strong network of mentors, of friends, of people generally. Seek to be more out there, and talk about what you can do, and how curious you are in the path that you want to go to, and about your goals. So stay curious about your goals as well. Another thing is seek mentorship, be able to embrace challenges, because the tech space is not the easiest. It's not easy. It's not the easiest thing, even for men. So it doesn't come easier for women. So you must be able to embrace challenges, because that's how you grow. Those are opportunities for you to grow. And another thing is the industry is growing really fast. And so you want to be able to, stay adaptable or adapt easily. You want to be able to innovate. You want to be able to never undermine the power of your own voice. And most importantly, you must take action, because knowledge without execution leads you to nowhere. So thank you very much for this session, and I hope I've been able to share some insights with you that are relevant and that would help you in your journey as a young tech woman. I'll see you at the top. Cheers.